The correct posture for playing the sitar is referred to as the half lotus position. Cross the right leg over the left. Place the gourd on the sole of the left foot. Apply pressure on the gourd using the right forearm to keep the sitar firmly positioned against the right thigh. We don't need to hold the sitar with the left hand if we apply sufficient pressure with the right forearm. A gourd makes up the sitar's hollow body. The top portion is made of wood to cover the gourd. This is called the bridge. And these are frets. Below we have the strings and the tarab strings to enhance the resonance and enrich the overall sound. Whenever we strike the main strings, the strings below vibrate on the same frequency. It is important that they are tuned to the correct note. To play the sitar, we strike with the right hand. We wear a plectrum which is called mizrab. It is generally worn on the index finger. The thumb should be fixed and sit on the bridge's end, close to the chikari strings. In sitar, we basically have two fundamental strokes, da and ra. Da is struck toward you, while ra is struck away from you. When the two strokes are played together, it is called diri. Let's play da diri 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 da diri da ra. Now let's play a little faster. Maintain the same strumming pattern and play different notes by sliding the left index finger on the different frets. Now let's play da diri 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 da ra da ra da. Let's play a little faster. Maintain the same strumming pattern while you play the different notes. With the left hand, we play the notes by sliding over the frets. There are 19 frets altogether. Some sitars do have an extra fret. To play the notes, the index finger is positioned behind the different frets. Make sure the index finger is positioned just behind the frets. If you place the index finger on the fret, the sound will be muffled. We also use the middle finger to come back to the lower note. For example, if we want to play two notes back and forth, sa, re, sa. In this case, we will use both the index finger and the middle finger. Now let's play 5 notes continuously, sa, re, ga, re, sa. Note that we use the middle finger to come back. Note that the index finger should not be lifted when you move from one fret to another. Instead, you should slide your fingers to play different notes. Otherwise, you will produce a staccato sound. Another note is that you shouldn't strain your neck to observe your finger positioning. Instead, judge the position of the index finger based on the thumb. The thumb should be positioned behind and aligned with the index finger. Your left thumb should be pressed against the back of the bridge. To minimize friction and pain, we apply oil on the index and middle fingers. Initially, it is normal that it is painful, but once you've developed a callus, it doesn't hurt anymore. Generally, the sitar or the sa is tuned to C sharp or D. The second string is tuned to the lower octave sa or the mandra sa.
I have tuned it to C sharp.
We can use a pitch pipe to help us tune the sitar to the correct note. The first string is tuned to ma, mandra ma. The second string is tuned to sa, mandra sa.
Mandra sa, mandra ma.
The third string is tuned to ati mandra pa.
Ati mandra pa. Then
the fourth string is tuned to ati mandra sa. The fifth string is tuned to mandra pa. The sixth string is tuned to madhya sa. The seventh string is tuned to tar saptak sa. The second, third and fourth strings are all copper strings for this particular sitar. This style is known as Ravi Shankar's style. For the 7 strings, the tuning is as follows: mandra ma,
first string,
mandra sa,
second string,
ati mandra pa,
third string,
ati mandra sa,
fourth string,
mandra pa,
fifth string, madhya sa,
madhya sa,
sixth string, and
tar sa.
seventh string. Intervals will remain same.
We could tune the sa to D and the intervals between the notes will remain unchanged. The second string will be tuned to D. The 7 strings will be tuned in the following manner: ma, sa, pa, sa, sa, sa.
Ma, sa, pa, sa, sa, sa.
There is another style called the Vilayati Khani style, where the second string is attached to the topmost left peg. Instead of the 2 copper strings, there are 2 steel strings.
The lower bass strings.
The advantage of the Ravi Shankar style is having an extra bass octave. In the Vilayat Khan style, however, we can't play the bass octave because of the steel strings and the fact that there are only 6 strings. Therefore, we have only the mandra, madhya and tar octaves. The ati mandra saptak is missing in this case.
Mandra octave.
These strings are known as tarab strings. Tarab means joy. These strings vibrate when a note is played on the main strings. The tuning of the tarab strings depends on the melody we play. We tune them in ascending order. If the sitar is tuned to T, the sa on the tarab strings is also tuned to D. Accordingly, we tune the other notes like so: sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, sa, re, ga. The sitar contains 3 octaves. Let's start with the middle or madhya sa. This sitar has been tuned to C sharp. We are now going to play Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni and Sa, which is the first note of the third octave or the Tar Saptak.
In C sharp. This is Re, this is Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni. This is the Madhya Saptak. This is the higher octave or the Tar Saptak Sa.
We have played all of the pure notes, also known as the Shuddha Swaras.
Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni, Sa.
We can now play the lower octave, also known as Mandra Saptak. Now we will play Ni,
The
Dha,
lower
Pa.
octave, Ni, which is called Mandra Saptak. Mandra Ni, Dha, Pa.
The open string is Ma.
Second string.
The second string on the fourth fret is Ga. The second string on the second fret is Re.
Re.
And the open second string is the lower octave Sa or the Mandra Sa.
So if I cover all the three octaves
Now let's cover the three octaves or
like
saptaks.
this.
Play all of the major notes with a dart stroke on the main string from Mandra Saptak Pa to Tar Saptak Ga. Let's play the Shuddha Swaras or the pure notes using the Ra stroke. Next, let's alternate the Da and Ra strokes. Now let's look at some ornamentations or alankaras.
Ornamentations or alankaras, which
The first one is called Krintan. To play a Krintan, place the index finger behind a fret.
one is
Place the middle finger on the following note.
Krintan is played like note
Now let's place the index finger on Sa and the middle finger on Re.
main string and then cutting the
Cut the string with the middle finger.
So it has to be all done together like.
Now let's do it a little faster.
So if I show
This is how it sounds when we play it slowly. Note that we strike the
cutting
string
the
once
string.
and then cut the string to get the desired
my
effect.
middle finger. Care must be taken not to
Make sure the index finger is firmly positioned behind the fret, otherwise the sound will be muffled.
like that.
First strike the string and then cut it. Remember to keep the index finger firmly placed.
Then cut. Keeping in mind that index should not move at all. So if practiced,
With practice, you should be able to play like this. Next, let's look at Sparsh, which is the opposite of the Krintan. Place the index finger behind a fret. Strike the string and hammer the following note with the middle finger.
like
In this case, the string is struck only once. Another important alankar is called meend. Different notes can be played by moving the index fingers behind the frets. Let's play Re, Ga, Ma, Ga.
I am playing on fret. Now
The same notes can be played by pulling the string from Re. Let's play Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Ma, Ga on the frets.
Ga.
We can play the same notes by pulling the string outward from Re. For example, we could also play Dha, Ni, Sa, Ni, Dha.
Needless to say, the effects are totally different.
When we play the meend, we always pull downwards and never push upwards.
इसमें वर we never do this. This is not there.
Another alankar is the ghasit. Strike on a note and then scrub up or down the scale. We scrub the index, the middle, or both fingers up or down. We can combine ghasit, krintan, and sparsh. Note that we are striking just once.
Just once.
The next exercise is the 4-note exercise. Go up 4 notes and then come down 4 notes.
Dha, ni, sa, dha, ni, sa, re, and so on.
Now, let's play the 3-note exercise. Now, let's play the 5-note exercise. Now, let's play the 8-note exercise. Now let's play 8 notes going only up on the scale. Now let's go down 8 notes. For the next exercise, we'll use a second finger and take a look at some more complicated patterns. Pa, dha, ni, sa, pa, sa, ni, dha, and so on.
Pa, dha, ni, sa, pa, sa, ni, da, and so on.
When we come down, we will play ga, re, sa, ni, ga, ni, sa, re, sa, ni, dha, re, dha, ni, sa, and so on. We will now do some right hand exercises. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Da, ra, da, da, ra, da, da, ra. We will follow this pattern on each note.
This bowl.
Next, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Da, ra, da, da, ra, da, ra, da. Next, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Da, ra, da, ra, da, da, ra, da. Next, we will play a 16 count exercise. Da, ra, da, da, ra, da, da, ra, da, ra, da, ra, da, da, ra, da. Now let's move on to the diri exercises. Da diri diri diri, da diri da ra, da diri diri diri, da ra da ra da.